Now, without looking like the Danny Boyle show, congratulations again to the Manchester director of Slumdog Millionaire. He's been nominated for a BAFTA for Best Director, on top of his recent wins at the Golden Globes and the Film Critics' Choice Awards. Now, earlier this week, I met up with actor Geoffrey Hughes, well known for his roles in The Royal Family, Keeping Up Appearances and Coronation Street, about the new production he's in at the Oldham Coliseum, Absolutely Frank, and about his thoughts on if he would ever consider going back into soap. So what is the story? Because it's written by the author of Calendar Girls, isn't it?
It is, Tim Firth, and it was originally called Man of Letters, which is a cracking title as well, but I think they wanted something a bit more punchy. And it's about a chap who has spent 25 years in the same firm and is presented with a YTS trainee. And so it's the clash of personalities, certainly in the first half. And then in the second half, it's almost mirrored the situation where the older guy is the trainee and the younger guy is the manager. It's good fun, it really is, and there's some very funny stuff in it.
You've had such a long and varied career, and you seem to have played a rogue bad lad, really, haven't you? Do you enjoy playing that?
Scallies, and yeah, but it's the humour in that
as
well. Somebody once said I'd made slobbery an art form. I don't know whether it was a compliment, but anyway.
I think that's a big compliment.
I took it as a compliment.
You've had a lot of your career, obviously, been spent in Manchester.
Yeah.
Eddie in Coronation Street.
Yeah.
Have they ever approached you, or would you ever, if they did ask you, go back into Coronation Street?
I don't know that I would now. I think the moment's gone for Eddie Yates. I think it's, yeah.
You were there a long time now.
And also, I know, but it's changed. You know, when I was there was a lot more humour in it.
Do you think the style of actors and actresses on television today have changed?
Well, I think the problem is that the people who pay the money for the adverts, their attitudes have changed, and it's now, television is made, in my opinion, for the 18 to 35-year-olds. I mean, people like me are well out of the game now. And that's their target audience. And we'll bring you more from that interview in our City Life programme very soon. And Absolutely Frank begins at the Oldham Coliseum on the 29th of January for 3 weeks. Now, Cheetham School of Music has an exciting year ahead, celebrating their 40th anniversary. Here's Stephen Threlfall, Director of Music, with more.
We're doing a lot of trail work at the moment to make sure we can bring as many people back to Cheetham's to take part. So, for instance, in March and July, when we've got a chorus as well as an orchestra, we're saying, would you like to come and sing? Would you like to come and play? And in March, we've got a concert with new works, specially commissioned for Cheetham's year. One is by Gwilym Simcock, who's very well known now on the jazz and compositional front, and it's based on the letter names of Cheetham, which, if you twist them around a bit, gives you some musical notes, you know, and it even quotes the school bell. So that's the first piece, and then we've got a concerto which has 3 of our ex-students as soloists, Jennifer Pike, violin, Guy Johnson, cello, and Leo Macaulay. 2 of those are both BBC Musician of the Year winners, conducted by former students who are now conducting across the world.
And in case you were thinking like I did, who does Stephen Threlfall resemble? He is the brother of David Threlfall, or Frank Gallagher from Shameless, although he's absolutely nothing like the character, I mean just the voice. OK, ideas for your Friday evening now. New Kids on the Block are on at the MEN Arena. I used to love Joey. Neville Staples of The Specials will be at Moho Live in the Northern Quarter, and the Buzzcocks are on at the Academy on Friday. And that's all from me for now. Have a good evening, whatever you get up to.